somebody who's been putting in work for a while. And
Absolutely.
Kind of like dig into their brain and find out what's going on. And this gentleman that we have on is very, very interesting, and it's done a lot, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into it. Mr. Joshua Rogers from Illuminated Paths. How you doing, man?
Doing great, man. How you doing?
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. So for our listeners that are listening in, let's go over what you're currently into right now, what your company, what is Illuminated Paths, and then I'll start talking to you about your history in Orlando.
Well, I appreciate it, Ills.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys having me on, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
It's good to meet all you guys. Yeah, I do a cassette label. Been doing it since 2013. It's called Illuminated Paths. I mainly go out of a band camp, but it's not how I started, you know. I didn't think I'd end up doing a cassette label, you know, but...
And you're so this guy's taking it, and he's taking the cassette community, cassette culture, and really hitting hard on it. So for a lot of you people that are looking for that sound, that nice...
Hold up. My man just put a cassette in front of my face.
Yeah, he has this label, and I also seen on your label, you have a spot for people that like release records anonymously, right?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of different artists that approach us that want to go under different monikers. Sometimes secret stuff, maybe demo stuff, underground shit, or stuff that they didn't want really a mass audience to hear, but they love nonetheless. So I love things like that, really underground, because to me it speaks raw, and that's what I love about this sound.
You're actually speaking to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got to talk to you about this cassette. Now,
please do.
This cassette. We haven't seen cassettes in years. You know, we went from the cassette. First, we went from the big reels down to the cassettes. Then we went to the CDs. Then we went to the drives.
Yeah.
And you killing this right now.
Well, I'm trying to bring back that mixtape sound. You know, corners when you walk by, somebody sling you a mixtape. I just love that sound because, you know, it sounds like you're in your basement. You know, it's more personal. It has more of an aesthetic to it.
It's real. I mean, remember when the phonographs was out, right? Record would play, you would hear the popping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I love about the cassettes, man. It has personality, and to me, you know, personality goes a long way.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So how did you get your start? Like, what path did you take that led you to Illuminated Paths?
Well, I graduated Full Sail. Don't hold that against me. Early 2000s.
Shout out to Full Sail.
No doubt.
And, love that place, man. They really helped me out. I moved up to New York, started on a lot of major motion pictures up there, and just found out after a couple years it was just not really my thing. I wanted to come back.
I'm gonna cut you off in the middle of your story.
Yeah, hit me. Yeah.
Because you really quickly glided past. You worked on major films. Like, what companies you work with? I mean, this is your resume here.
Well, I was lucky. Had a lot of friends that had started before me, and so by the time I got up there, I was able to. Just a shout out to all you people trying to get decent PA jobs or even film jobs, audio jobs. To be quite honest with you, go to school if you feel like you need it. But if you really want a real education, man, walk up on a set and grab somebody who's got headphones and be like, hey, I want to work. You know, somebody's got a headset, you know.
So you think and they're receptive to that too, right?
At first, you know, they may be push you away and be like, no, get out of here. But if you're persistent about it, they'll be like, all right, well, we need you over here, and after a couple of days, they can't work you for free forever. So,
who did you end up working for?
Lucky enough, Lionsgate Pictures was receptive.
Okay.
HBO Pictures. I got to work with John Leguizamo on his directorial debut. He started a company called Luther of the Bronx.
Nice.
And got to meet his family. Really nice people.
Yo, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So, I mean, like, and I wanted to drive that point home for anybody who's listening in now, that, look, this is what he's saying he did to get on. This is the advice that he's giving to actually be in front of somebody physically. Like, he went out there and did that and was able to look, we're lucky enough to be here today. So just by saying that, but like, this is your passion, this is what your grind is, to be able to live that experience and go through a bit of success during that time, like that's really dope. So you moved back down to Florida, and are you doing like, was it a film production company that you had? Or?
Yeah, originally, right out of school, myself and a friend of mine started a production company called Broken Machine Films. He branched off and went a different route, and I decided to come back to Florida and try my hand in Orlando, filming a lot of hip-hop acts, a lot of underground sound, a lot of electronic artists in downtown, probably about anywhere between 2003 to 2011.
You were working with Fighting Records, right? That was Moore Kravinsky, right?
Oh yeah, Moore. Awesome guy.
For Orlando hip-hop heads and history, Moore Kravinsky was a really, really dope promoter downtown who also ran a record label, ended up signing an artist who had like a top charting folk song. So like, this is like history. So you've been around this for a long time. And so nowadays, what kind of services do you provide for other artists? Is this the platform that you're doing now as your label?
Well, I also, I run a cassette label, but I also like to come to Orlando to do video work. I like to do projections for live bands, live artists performing. I feel it adds a whole other level to their performance. I try not to take away from it, of course.
Okay, yeah. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a song, and we're going to come back, and we're actually going to hear what it sounds like coming out of one of his cassette tape machines that we're going to be playing for you. He brought it for show. We'll take a picture and we'll put it up on our Instagram at Clean Money Music, so make sure you follow us there. But right now, I think we're going to go...
I'm going to drop a track.
Yeah, so make sure you call us
I'm going to drop a track
at 407-369-8555 for some feedback.
That's right, O-Town. Keep it locked right here. Clean Money Music on 98.5 The Wire.
On 98.5 The Wire, the new voice of Pine Hills in Orlando. We're back with Mr. Josh Rogers. He's going to play this track. Now, this track, I'm actually spitting over it, so you're going to hear the Matt Ills bars, right?
Oh, yeah.
But let us know what you are playing this track on, what it is. Please introduce it.
All right. Well, for the past 5 years or more, I've been putting together a hip-hop compilation of a lot of the hip-hop artists that have influenced myself and I guess the world abroad. People need to hear these guys. So I contacted them after creating some different beats myself. Over 20 years, I've been just banking samples I'll find off of cassettes, off of records, off of old busted VHS tapes, and then sample that, slow it down, speed it up, give it a whole new life. And I've been using used cassettes as well for most of the label, just because I want that aesthetic sound to come back. I think that everything is overproduced these days.
Yeah. And so what you're playing us is off of a 4-part project?
Yes.
Explain that.
It's called Noob Sabot. It was obviously named after different video games from back in the day. And kind of the influence is that old school underground hip-hop cassette that used to sling in the corner store, at the corner bus station. And trying to bring that back, man. And all of the pieces that I created just using cassette to cassette manipulation, and then I sent them to these artists, and then they did their thing over top, or they mixed it themselves or remixed it and then spit over top.
All right, so really quick before we get into this track, just name some of the guys that are on the project, and when does the first project drop?
Anybody who wants to check it out, the list of the roster of names, it just keeps growing every couple of days. Just go to just Google search Noob Sabot, Bandcamp, Illuminated Paths, and it'll come up to a promo that I have posted up.
Okay.
Nico is Astronautilus, Bomar, Odd Nostum, you name it, over the last maybe late 90s to maybe 2012, 2013, anybody that really I felt needed to be chronicled.
All right, and just one more time, as far as the Bandcamp link goes, go ahead and spell that out real quick.
Okay, my Bandcamp link is Illuminated Paths. It's ILLUMATEDPATHS.bandcamp.com.
All right, so make sure y'all check that out. And let us know the track that you're about to play.
All right, I'm about to drop for you Mad Ill's track from the Noob Save Out compilation.
And this is on a cassette.
This is on cassette just for you.
All right, so let's play
exclusives.
Let's do it.
Today we came to lace the strong, the humble, then connect with numbers coming from my native tongue. I come from struggle, now my nature is to run into the sun. I'd rather die while I'm alive than be the underrated bum. I said my blood is draining from these cages, cutting veins for love. I put my soul into these statements, when I'm done I'll raise a fuck. There is no other way to say this is what others will become. So for now take a grain of salt to what the matrix will give up. I slave all day not to be stuck, but trade away from all I've done. A, I'm crazy, B, I'm chasing C, all the above. The only thing I wanna see is no seeds in my blood. This is a breeze, but my rain don't make you keep the window shut. Ew, wake up, yeah, sure. Just like that no one will debate the way I make them all relate to feeling like I'm worth the wait. Pick up the pace, I'm ready to lay. Whatever I lace will never be late. Every same person.
So this is over, you can keep on playing that. This is over a cassette player, correct?
Yeah. This was all created and manipulated just using cassette loops and different older cassettes I had.
Alright, and what kind of, for all of the people who do not know what a cassette player is, what model is that? We'll have a picture. We're going to put it up.
It's a Panasonic Slimline.
Yeah.
Yo, Orlando, you're listening to Clean Money Music, and my man is, I'm telling you, this is a tape that most probably half the people in Orlando haven't seen the tape like that.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's been years since I've seen something like that.
Yeah.
We gotta post it.
So once again, Illuminated Paths. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of that. We're gonna post it. Make sure you guys check them out. It's really dope, man. I appreciate you putting in the work, and I mean, like, this is gonna be. I mean, you spent years putting this together, and so I could imagine on your end it feels great to be able to finally start like releasing it.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I also do a projection work and video work for a lot of different artists all over the world. So I do that under brokenmachinefilms.com.
brokenmachinefilms.com.
Yeah, so please check that out if you get the chance. But of course, always check out Illuminated Paths. We're doing 3 issues, 3 different releases a week. Try and keep up with that myself.
That's what's up, man. Well, we definitely thank you for coming through.
Yeah,
this is a great experience. This is vintage right here. This is history right there. So, yo, give them your Instagram so they could look you up real quick.
Of course. Actually, off the top of my head, it's like, I think it's Paths Illuminated. You check that out.
Paths Illuminated?
I believe so.
Okay, no doubt. We appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
Mad Ills, thank you for inviting him.
Yeah.
We're going to get back into some more music. Keep it locked, O-Town, Clean Money Music, right here on 98.5 The Wire.